Hi, I'm Eric Summerer, and here's what's coming from the Dice Tower this week.
Hey, this is Tom Vassell, and this is the news for March 19th to the 26th, 2012. Now, I didn't put up any news last week. I got some emails that were concerned, but I was undergoing an emergency family trip, or maybe not so much of an emergency. But there is lots to talk about. Let's get started with the board gaming news. The biggest news right now is that this weekend, the GAMA Trade Expo went on, and a lot of companies talk about a lot of new games and show off pictures. So over the next coming weeks, you'll see pictures and things of those games. Several new games have been announced. GMT has released Bomber Command. Z-Man has announced several Agricola expansions. Didn't know we could add more to that. We've learned more about the Seven Wonders Cities expansion, that there's going to be a lot of interaction between players. Tasty Minstrel Games has announced Ground Floor. Days of Wonder has announced yet another Small Worlds standalone expansion called Small World Realms, which looks like it has a modular board. Not sure. We'll find out more as time goes by. Then we have a couple announcements for the iOS. There's a version of Eclipse coming out, and something that really excites me, Playdeck is doing commands and colors from GMT. That's very cool. In sad news, CNET has been discontinued by ScreenLife due to lack of interest in board games. I guess you guys should stop watching this right now. In our video reviews for this week, Ryan is going to be reviewing 3 games: Field Hospital, Hamburgum, and Hanabi and Ikebana. I hopefully will have these reviews out for you by the end of the week, where we take a look at War of the Rings 2nd Edition, White Water from Mayfair Games, Hexagon, Ora et Labora, the latest from the newest game in the Agricola Le Havre series, Odin's Ravens, a look back in time, Vintage, and the Hunger Games card game, Jabberjay. The podcasts of the Dice Tower Network have been putting out full steam. This week, the Dice Tower is going to release episode 249, where we talk about games, really a ton of games, and answer a lot of questions. Ludology number 28 has been released, where they talk about auction mechanics. This is part 1 of a 2-part set. Little Metal Dog should be releasing episode 39, where I believe they're talking to me and Steve Avery about our game Capo. On Board Games has released episode 77, where they interviewed Dominique Krapeschutz, who is the designer of Wits and Wagers, and talks about getting games into the mass market. Plaid Hat Games, episode 37, where they talk about how to make a prototype of your design. And Shut Up and Sit Down has released episode 2 of their season 2, where they talk about 2-player games and review several mystery games. Gameopolis has released episode 2 of their CarCast, in which they talk about several topics, including dogs vs. AT-ATs. Not Just Another Board Gaming Podcast has released episode 16, where they talk about TotalCon 26 and their experiences there. And James Caselli has released a review for Letters from Whitechapel. Woo! A lot going on, a lot to look forward to. I'll see you next time. This is Tom Vassell.
Find all this and more at Dicetower.com. See you soon.